I hope you're ready.
This is Unbridled Thoughts.
We want to hear what you have to say.
Welcome back to Unbridled Thoughts. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Ren, and you better grab the mane because there's no reins in Unbridled Thoughts.
Yay! Well, today we're here all the way up in Cornelia.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready to introduce your friends?
Yes. So we have dear friends of ours, Todd and Kelly Wiley. Chris has known them how long?
30 years?
30 years?
30?
Yeah.
How long him and Kelly been together? How long ago?
Yeah. And then I got to meet you when Chris and I first started
That's
dating.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So a hot minute
I
now.
think it was, I was trying to think about it earlier, but it's over 30 years because, I was like 16
Wow.
and Chris was 19. I want to say 19.
Almost
Yeah.
3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we've known each other. It's impressive that you still have friends that you, in our little core group,
Yeah.
along with Randy and Liz, we're still in touch, and it's been over 30 years, which is pretty impressive, even though we've all got our own lives and things. So.
Yeah. Wait, so you guys met in Atlanta then?
Yeah, we met through Randy.
Okay.
Like anybody does, we meet through Randy.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much got into Randy.
That sounds right.
Through music and concerts and record shows.
Yes.
And then I worked at a record store, Steve Timeless, represent Yo, and then we just went from there, and we've been friends ever since.
Nice. That's awesome.
Well, we have this little thing that we do just to kind of get people to relax called Blazing Saddles.
Okay.
So they're kind of off-topic questions just to kind of get you to think away from being interviewed,
All right.
okay? So the first one is Star Wars or He-Man?
He-Man, but Star Wars is close.
Are you excited about the new movie?
Very excited about the movie, as you can
That's
see
all
by
he has talked about.
That's awesome.
In fact, I had a He-Man shirt on before I changed, so.
Oh. It was perfect for the question,
Yeah,
and you didn't even know
I
it.
didn't even know it was coming.
Sorry I made you change.
No, I love it. That's great. Well, speaking of clothes, what's your take on the color pink?
All about pink.
Nice.
I got a pink dress button shirt. It's my go-to.
I love
Oh,
I
it.
have
awesome.
several Bret Hart shirts, and which is very pink and stuff. So yeah, I'm all about pink.
Real men wear
Oh,
pink.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes, I agree 100%.
I don't wear pink. I sport pink.
Hey. Yeah.
That's a great answer. Okay, well, I already know the question or the answer to this question, but you got to let the people know. Are you a dog person or a cat person?
Cat person, but I like dogs too. But we're just a cat. We're a
Total
cat
cat.
household.
Yeah.
Cat all the
At
way.
one point, we had 5 living outside, 1 inside,
Dang.
and that one over there was born outside under our grill. And then she's the last one standing. We brought her in once we had Mama Kitty pass away and stuff, because we didn't want to disrupt her because she was older and stuff.
Yeah.
But she lived outside for so long, it's crazy, and now she's spoiled rotten.
Yep.
That's
And Kelly
awesome.
will tell you she is my cat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Loves Todd. to
Really.
death.
It's
Gets so
funny.
mad if he's not here.
If she gets home before I do, she's not having it.
Oh, no.
No.
It's funny how the animals choose a human, you know what I mean? And
They usually all go to her, but this one
Yeah.
is all about me.
I
Yep.
love that. That's so cute. All right, so we would like to thank you guys for meeting us. I know you guys were up super late last night with your show. So do you mind telling the audience, like the listeners, like what the show was?
Yeah, I what's called a booker, matchmaker, or writer, however you want to, for professional wrestling, at a company called Southern Fried Championship Wrestling in Monroe, Georgia.
Nice.
We run twice a month, and it's a lot goes into it as far as producing it and everything. Like I was talking to Chris earlier, the mindset, because my mind's going a million miles an hour of the show, fixing this, fixing that, doing this, doing that. Get in the car, it's hour and a half, less than an hour and a half drive, depending on traffic or whatever, back home, and you're dragging ass on the way home. But once you get home, that adrenaline kicks in, and then you're up, and it takes forever to slow your brain down. And
Yeah.
try to come down and stuff, and that's why it takes a while for, that's why we're up so late.
We understand that.
It makes me think of that song, On the Road Again. Every time I try to go to sleep.
Yes. Very much so.
So how did the show go last night?
Good. The turnout was a little lighter than the last one, but that's to be expected because
Good.
it's going into our big show of the year called Shindig in June. So it's our last show before that because I'd like to take a month off so we have time to promote. And we set up all the big matches and stuff. And the show went really well, and the crowd was very receptive and very into it, and everything went really well.
Awesome. That's so awesome.
Oh, a good crowd's always awesome. Yes. So I know you and Chris met in Atlanta. Did you grow up in Georgia?
Grew up in Atlanta, yes.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you have a favorite toy growing up?
Probably He-Man.
Yeah.
Along with my wrestlers. So, yeah.
Where was your favorite place to like go as a teenager? Like when you get out in them streets, where would you guys like to go?
Mostly a Timeless.
The record store.
The record store was the hangout spot.
Yeah.
That was the center of our universe, really, where everybody came. And then we'd go off if we're going to a concert. And then the follow-up from that would probably be the Waffle House up the road. Because that would be, after we closed the store, that's where we'd go.
Yeah.
Where was Power Station? Was that in Atlanta?
Power Station?
Power Station.
Did y'all do that? Maybe I'm thinking of Macon.
That was in Macon,
Macon.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I didn't know if y'all ever went there. Okay.
Waffle House is like where everybody hangs out, it seems like, because there's nothing else open around here.
Oh, no, Tower Records is what I was thinking.
Tower Records.
Tower Records,
Yeah, that
not
would
Power
be-
Station,
that
my
was
bad.
Also,
Yes.
that was also one of our main
Yeah.
things. Go to Tower Records. Buy the Kerrang magazines.
Yeah.
You know.
And sit in the parking lot and talk for.
Yeah, we come in.
I can chime in if I need to. Yeah, but yeah, hang out in the parking lot of the Tower Records, getting the Kerrang magazine. Shit was pretty awesome.
Well, I don't know, but I hear the word on the street is that you grew up with, you were the oldest of three brothers?
3 brothers, that's
What was
correct.
that like?
That's all I ever knew. So I can't really say it's one way or another. I mean, that's all I ever knew.
Were you
She
guys
was an
wrestling
only
around
child.
all the time?
Oh, yeah. Wrestling all the time.
Yeah.
Getting in trouble. Somebody usually gets hurt and we have to stop.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we were pretty active boys and stuff.
You give your parents a run for the money?
Yeah, I mean, we were good kids for the most part.
Yeah.
I mean, and both of them worked, so I probably took on a leadership role early on because mom was a nurse, so she would work nights
Okay.
usually, and dad worked during the day, so a lot of times I'm keeping an eye on the boys and stuff, and that's probably what led to me maturing a little earlier, probably. But, you know, it's all I ever knew, so I don't
Yeah.
know compared to, whereas this one,
Only
so
child,
she had the
yeah.
opposite, where she's the center of the universe.
Only grandchild. As
Yeah, as
well.
well. So,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's like a double whammy.
There's a lot of responsibility on me right now. I'm the only one left. So.
Right, yeah. Yeah, it's nice when you're the center of the universe,
Yes,
right? But then when you have to be the center of
Now.
everybody
Yeah,
else's.
it has to be, yeah. She got to take care of everybody else.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. What was that like growing up with like no siblings? I guess you don't know anything else.
I don't know
but
anything different.
Did you ever feel lonely?
I did. I grew up on a 100-acre farm just right down the road here.
Girl,
And
I love that.
I learned to play with, dolls and, make believe and all
Yeah,
this and
yeah.
ride bikes and stuff. So, but I had friends over and I kind of wanted a sibling, but I am so glad I did not. have one, so.
That's cool.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Do you miss farm life?
Some things about it, being
Yeah.
out of the traffic in the city and stuff like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I did.
yeah.
I enjoyed it. I'm very thankful that I got to grow up like that.
Yeah, I grew up on a farm too in
Yeah.
California, and that's
Oh,
the same
wow.
thing. And it's
Nice.
just like,
A little flatter out there.
yeah, no.
no.
I was in the mountains.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I grew up in a mountain. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So no, actually, it's the opposite. California is like got rolling hills and mountains
Yes.
and stuff like that. It's so flat out here. We're like, this is
Really? No, when
crazy.
I went to California, we stayed with the host family when I was in college, and they had an almond farm,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it was.
Okay, you
flatland.
must have been in San Fernando Valley.
Yeah, I
bet.
believe so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mhm.
it was, and I was like, man, this
Yeah.
is so flat out here.
Yeah.
But yes,
Yeah.
I believe I did see some mountains. when
Yeah.
I was there, so.
But I mean, it's the same thing. You guys are so close to the mountains, you know what I
Yes.
mean? So when I come here, it feels like home,
Yeah.
you know?
Mhm.
But where we live right now, it's like so flat, you know,
Yes.
middle Georgia. It's
Oh,
like-
yeah, yeah.
you can see from, if there wasn't trees, you could see for miles.
Yeah.
Very flat.
So other than the backyard shows you and your brothers would put on, how did you get into wrestling?
See, I was looking around for wrestling schools because that's what I wanted to do after I got out of high school. Took me a couple of years to figure out. There was the years of concerts and parties, which Chris was a part of. And then I realized that Shawn Michaels, who was my wrestling hero, opened up a school in San Antonio. I also realized if I really wanted to focus on it, I need to get away from home, away from Atlanta, where I can just focus purely on that. So saved up money. My parents helped me a good bit. My parents were always very supportive, even though it's a crazy dream. It's not realistic, but they were very supportive. And we moved out to San Antonio. And then started wrestling school out there.
That's
Wow.
really cool.
So you've always wanted to be a wrestler?
Yeah.
What about you, Kelly? What do you do?
What do I do?
Yeah.
As a job? I'm a legal assistant.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
My dad's an attorney, and I kind of got started with him.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's
so it's
really
like a
cool job.
family business.
Yes, but I
Yeah.
don't work for him.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, you
that's-
don't?
No.
Oh, oh,
I
okay.
did for a little bit, and now I've been with the law firm for about 15 years.
Oh, that's
So.
cool.
Very
so you never
cool.
wanted to become an attorney or anything?
He was highly against that. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I know it's funny that he never wanted me to be in it.
Did he ever say why?
No, I don't think
Wow.
he
You
did.
did?
He
I
never
remember us
did.
talking about the other night
Yeah.
at dinner, but you never said why.
I don't. So I'm close enough to one. So.
Well, you're like the nurses of the law firm. You know,
Yes.
you're running around doing
Yeah.
all the
Yes.
work
She's
and
doing
not getting the
She
pay that
keeps it
the
together.
attorneys are.
Right. I do my best.
And she helps out at the shows a good
Oh
bit.
yeah,
She's- She helps me out backstage. She also plays a part on the show as a character.
Oh, you do?
yes, I am the first lady.
Kelly
Nice.
Sexton, the crowd loves her.
Nice.
Yeah. That's awesome.
It's a
A family
we do.
thing,
Yes, a
yeah.
family
Yeah, it's
thing.
That's really
So
cool.
I've never not supported him. I've never not gone to a show unless I was like deathly sick or something. But I'm always there.
She's always
I
there.
love that. That's so cool. Even He-Man needs his woman.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know who his
Tila.
woman is.
Tila.
Tila.
I'm here for Tila. I don't want to be Tila.
Oh, dang.
Oh, is Tila not cute or something?
No,
She's kind of a
fine.
bitch
She's
sometimes.
Kind of
Wait,
whiny.
give me She-Ra because that's brother and sister.
Yeah,
that's
So you gotta
Yeah.
have Tila.
Yeah.
Are He-Man and Sheila like a couple?
Who
Are He-Man and Tila a couple? I never-
It was always
teased.
teased, and
Okay.
it never really.
Yeah.
In some comic.
Okay, 'cause I just know
adaptations,
the cartoon,
in
of
the
course.
cartoon, it was always.
Yeah.
Because it's
Cartoon.
cartoon made
Kids.
for kids.
Yeah.
So they really didn't push the sexual tension between.
Yeah, I didn't follow
Prince
past the
Adam.
cartoon and the original movie.
Yeah.
The toys.
And
So yeah.
It's always been in some of the comics they've crossed the line on it and stuff, and they'll probably tease it in the new movie and stuff, but it never comes to fruition.
Gotcha. I
They
could-
did in the latest Netflix one though. They actually did pull the trigger in the what's his name, Kevin Smith.
Oh
latest
yeah, I
adaptation.
think I keep forgetting to watch that one.
Yeah.
He-Man is still just a man.
Guess it's my turn, huh? And I'm like, where am I?
If you wish, my love.
So was there, I mean, I kind of feel like you already touched on this. He-Man was probably what kind of inspired you to be a wrestler?
No, really,
I
no,
guess?
no.
Was there somebody in particular?
I mean, just watching wrestling.
Just watching wrestling?
And fell in love with it, and just wanted to learn everything about it, and just back when they had video stores, you'd go and rent the videos and
Yeah.
stuff, watch everything they had, get all the magazines I could, and as I got older, going to wrestling events and shows and stuff, and I got my heroes and stuff that like Shawn Michaels, I said, Bret Hart. I mean, guys that inspired me to want to do
Yeah.
that, and I mean, and then I always had a good aptitude for the storytelling and the psychology of what makes it tick, because if it's just two guys fighting, it's only going to be two guys fighting.
Right.
You want a reason that they're fighting, a reason
Right.
that there's an issue and
The
stuff.
drama behind.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's it can be a spectacle and people flip flopping and flying all over the place, but it's just fireworks, and fireworks you're just like, but then it's over and done with and you forget about it. But if you want something to grab people's emotion and
Yeah.
make people want to leave their house to spend money to come see a show and stuff, that's and if you can do it with your crew of guys, not bringing in a old star from the past, you bring
Yeah.
in, I mean, Chris knows what I'm talking about because we went to some shows to see some of those old stars and stuff. Yeah, but if you have people invested in the talent that you're producing, then that's the sweet spot.
Yeah, that's really cool. So are you actively wrestling at
Not
this?
right now, no.
Okay, but you used to.
Very much so. Yes.
Okay, what was your character name?
Todd Sexton.
Okay.
Which is not
The
the
technician.
technician Todd Sexton.
And he has retired, I believe it's 6 times now.
A few
Todd keeps
times.
coming back, huh? Making
Something keeps coming up. And
He says this is it.
yeah,
I don't
my
believe
last
it.
match, which I'm hoping is my last match, was Thanksgiving night against my buddy Judas, and we actually teased something last night where he asked me to be his partner, and I shot it down and to introduce somebody new to the story. But the shows go so much better when I'm not wrestling and focusing on the actual show, because that takes so much time and energy from me to wrestle as well as take care of everybody else.
Yeah.
But since I haven't been, and I've noticed that before, but sometimes I get a good story going, and it's good for business for me to
Yeah.
be involved and
Yeah.
stuff. And then sometimes I just want to be like, and people have asked me several times, you know, I'm like, no, I don't want to.
But that's an incredible observation that you have, like the way that you verbalize that you see that and you're aware of that, and you're like, you know, I love what I love, but this is the best.
This is what's
I
best
mean,
for the
that's
product. Yeah.
that takes a good leader to
Yeah.
say something
Yeah.
like that.
You know, and I've been lucky injury wise.
Yeah.
You know, only maybe a concussion, a couple broken fingers, maybe, you know, some aches and pains, but I've been very lucky as far as getting out of it physically intact. I mean, I'll probably, a few years from now, I'll probably be walking, you know, there'll probably be more, but I mean, I do yoga and stuff, which I've done for about 10 years now, and that's been a great benefit to my health and stuff. And, but, you know, I'm lucky I need, you know, so don't need to push it anymore.
Right,
You get
right.
older, it takes longer to recover and stuff, you know.
Well, I want to ask you something, and if you have more than one answer for this, it's okay.
Okay.
Just know I understand, okay? What do you feel is the most impactful match in pro wrestling history?
Impactful match in pro wrestling history, it'd probably have to be Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant, WrestleMania 3. The myth is 93,000 people. You turn on any show, they show it, and it's iconic from the 80s, and it still stands up. I mean, the match is what it is, but it's just those two on that stage. It took professional wrestling to another level at the time. And it's had its ups and downs since then, but that's probably, I'd say, the most impactful match overall in wrestling history.
Okay.
You know, and not my favorite, not even in my top whatever, but it was very important to the business.
What would you say are your top 3?
My cat's going crazy.
So sorry.
Did you mess with the shot?
Alice,
We had a cat.
sorry.
we had a cat attack.
We had a
Yeah.
cat attack, guys. That's a first on the show,
Can't
though.
touch her.
Yeah.
Now she hasn't jumped up on the table.
Table,
yet.
yeah.
Alice, calm down, please.
What would your top 3 be?
My favorite matches to watch.
All time, yeah.
Probably Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels from WrestleMania. What was it? 12 Iron Man match. Then there's Bret Hart and Stone Cold from WrestleMania. Shawn and Undertaker at WrestleMania series. I mean, it's hard for me to break it
I
down.
know, I knew it would
Those
be,
are
yeah.
your favorites.
Those
Yeah.
will probably be up there.
Okay.
I mean,
Those are
those will be up
great.
there. And you might ask me again something else, Terry Funk and Ric Flair, and then, you know, on, I can dive into the weeds there of some stuff. But just to keep it sort of simplified, we'll go with that right now.
No, I love that. Those are great answers.
I'm kind of stepping you back to, because we kind of touched on your wrestling persona, but how did you develop that character?
My character is not one to, I mean, a lot of people think you need a gimmick. And sometimes you do to get noticed, a crazy character and stuff, but that only takes you so far. So sometimes, and a lot of times, and when developing new talent too, you're throwing shit at the wall and see what's going to stick.
Right.
What's going to resonate? What's going to work for you? I mean, because, you know, you can tell when people are playing a character. And, you know, we call it playing wrestler. You're playing a wrestler instead of being a wrestler. And some people can, I mean, the people can tell when something's forced and it's
Yeah.
not working. So you basically just have to go through and see what works for you in the end.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it's like how your character would respond to situations as opposed to, this is my gimmick. I'm a wrestling plumber or a janitor. I mean, Stone Cold Steve Austin was a redneck. But there was more depth to that, and that's the key to making stuff means something is there's depth into character. So
How did you come up with the technician though?
that was given to me.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
I never knew
No,
that.
somebody said it and it stuck, and it's because it was Dan Wilson.
oh yeah, okay.
And it just because I had a very technical style of wrestling, and that made me stood out from the rest of my peers at that point, because especially around here, a lot of people weren't using that more technical mat-based style, and that just stuck with, even when I don't do the technical stuff, the technician has stuck with me all these years. And
Yeah,
stuff.
it kind of goes back to your training too.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah, it
cool.
does,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it makes you sound like a hitman,
Yep.
which is kind of cool too
So,
for a wrestler.
yeah.
When you were in class, did you like use anybody as your inspiration? Like,
Well, I mean, I had my favorite wrestler ever teaching the class, Shawn Michaels.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's right there in front of you. So, honestly, from day one, it was easy for me not to get starstruck when my main inspiration was there,
yeah,
teaching me.
yeah,
And so, I mean, it was tough, very tough. I mean, we're talking San Antonio in the middle of summer in non-air conditioning above a Mexican restaurant.
Oh God!
You know, I
it
mean,
was
I'm
already
used to-
bad, but then you said the
Yeah.
Mexican
Yeah, it's a
restaurant.
Mexican restaurant too.
Oh.
I remember the first day of training, we're doing our calisthenics and stuff. I remember walking to the bathroom, everybody's throwing up. And I thought I was going to throw up, I didn't, but I just walked in the bathroom, I looked at the mirror, and I was like, I could just go back home. I could just go home
I can
and
quit
just watch
this
it
right
on
now.
TV, be with my friends and family. And then I went back out there, and then our class started with, I want to say 19 or 20, and 6 of us finished the class,
Wow.
which was the case at the school, because people just drop. And this was when wrestling was probably its peak popularity in 2000. So many people want to do it, but then they realize it's not
a lot of work.
easy.
It
They
is,
think
yeah.
it's fake, and it's a lot. But if you're trained right, it's a lot of work. It is physical, it is emotional, and mentally, it was all brutal on every level. And that it was, but I'm very, I don't like to use the word blessed, but I was blessed and lucky to be able to go through that school, because less than a year later, Shawn closed it down because he was going to get back into, he was retired at the time, so he was getting back into wrestling. So he wouldn't be there for the school anymore, so I was lucky that short window of opportunity I was there. And it gave me a chance to be out on my own, be away from my friends and family, be away from, everything I can fall back on. And, being adventurous. I'm moving halfway across the country.
Right.
So it gave me a sense of independence where I had to be independent. It wasn't just like living down a little 5 Points, 30 minutes away from my parents. They're there if I need them, and my friends are there if I need them. And but now I'm all the way out here meeting, not knowing anybody and stuff. So it was a great experience.
It's like a pivotal moment, like having a conversation with your inner saboteur in the mirror like that. But I love that you both made the decision just to move forward.
yeah,
Yeah, I was like, I got to try.
Yeah.
Chris would give me too much shit if I came back and quit.
He was waiting by the door.
Yeah.
I got all my reads written down.
That's pretty cool. Did you enjoy living out there in San Antonio though?
It was hot.
enjoys
It was
San
fucking
Antonio.
hot.
Nobody enjoys San Antonio.
And I'm used to Georgia heat, which just sucks.
Yeah, the humid heat.
Humid heat out there, this dry heat. It did not rain except for like one day when I was out there. And I was out there for about 6 months. And
You were
when
lucky you got to see it once.
and it was the monsoon. It was brutal, and it wasn't cool till the last day I was there. Literally the last day I remember walking
my
out
gosh,
to the car,
how
and I felt the
cool.
breeze, and I was like, now it's gonna get cool. And I remember when we completed our class, and I started wrestling on shows. But we'd go to the next training class to keep training and stuff. And it was September, and we're doing our laps and stuff, and we stopped the guys. I was like, this is horse shit, because we're not even sweating. And we started in, our first day was July 4th.
Yeah.
And so like, our class was brutal in the summer. And we're like, these guys got it easy, because
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. Kelly, have you always been into wrestling too, or did?
I was probably in middle school.
Really? That's pretty cool.
Yes.
So you guys had that in common?
Yes.
That's really cool.
I used to watch it with my grandmother. So.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's cool.
And who were the favorites?
Mine was Sting and hers was Legs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I can never remember who it was, but when I was a really little kid, I used to love, they were like the garbage cleaners or something like that, or the cleaner girls. You know what I'm talking about? They would come up in their little maid outfits and they'd have plungers and
Is that from
everything.
Glow?
It had to be from Glow.
Glow.
I don't know what it was, but that was what I was into, man. That was my
awesome.
thing.
That's gotta be Glow.
It
Yeah.
had to be Glow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's the gorgeous ladies of wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were not gorgeous, but I loved them, man. I loved
If you
them.
look
Their
back at it,
characters.
Like, oh.
Yeah.
Some of them were.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty, for the time, mid 80s.
It's the 80s, man.
They were mid 80s.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you and your grandma ever go to any shows together?
Oh my goodness, no.
Yeah.
No, it was kind of a secret because she'd wait for my grandfather, who was a preacher. He'd wait for him to go to bed and then we'd watch it. So, no. And then when I got with Todd, she was insistent that he stop wrestling because she didn't want him to get hurt.
Oh,
Yes.
that's cute. Were you
Yeah.
ever worried he was going to get hurt?
Sometimes, but I mean,
Yeah.
I don't like top rope things. I don't
Yeah.
like flying. And
Yeah.
he's been dropped. So I do get a little nervous sometimes. Well, I did get a little nervous, but
No, she hasn't in a while, I don't think.
I don't think, yeah.
Yeah. You're like, he's fine.
Yeah.
We'll throw some dirt in it
Yeah,
later.
I'll drive home if you have a concussion.
What about when he bleeds?
She's fine with it.
Okay, 'cause that one picture I have it on my phone for when you call or text
Yeah.
is that one where you're like all just covered in blood.
Yeah.
We'll throw
Was
that one
that
up.
the concussion day?
No,
No.
this was
Wow.
this was a dinner match.
That's the first time you bled
No, this is-
that I saw you at a match, and you came out, and I freaked out. But no, it doesn't bother me. It
No,
doesn't
that was the
bother
one.
me.
That was with Jacob, where
Oh yeah.
where I
Ooh.
it's like it's probably just from drinking. My blood's still thin, so it just flows out.
It flows well.
Well, that kind of segues into my next question. What is the gnarliest, craziest thing that has ever happened to you or someone that you know and you've seen happen at one of your shows?
There's been all kinds of. I mean, so much. I mean, you're talking 25 years or 27 years.
Yeah.
So.
Fire, barbed wire.
Yeah, I've seen fire. I've
cages.
seen fire get out of control.
Yeah.
Somebody tried to do a fire spot, and then their foot caught on fire, and ring caught on fire. We were able to put it out, but it happened a couple times. So it's like, dude, stop using fire. I mean,
A lot of stupid stuff.
a lot of
too.
stupid stuff. People, thumbtacks,
Not
spears,
stupid, but
the spears,
Oh,
that Brigham would do, where you hit the
Yeah.
Oh,
flare
God.
out.
yeah, whatever the sticks those are.
Yeah, the spears.
Oh, they're spears.
They're spears.
Okay. Light tubes.
Light tubes.
But we don't do that
Oh,
kind of
like
stuff.
fluorescent light.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah.
Some people do that. And they've.
But it's not.
That's
what
not
we
my.
do now.
That's not my thing. I'm not dissing it, but it's just not my thing.
Yeah.
And, but I've seen, broken legs, broken arms.
Mhm.
Sal breaking his arm. Remember?
Yes.
And so I mean, all kinds of. So it's hard to level that down.
Yeah.
You know.
I think it was at your show. I want to say we were in the audience, and there was a guy that had like a sickle or a hammer or something he was going to put into play later. And it was a tag team match, and he was on the side. I think this was at one of y'all's shows.
It was the guy who used to run Cornelia, the Anarchy.
Yeah.
He was a firefighter in
Jerry
real life.
Palmer.
Yeah, and
Yes.
Yes.
him and the guy who was y'all were going to be the next big guy. I cannot remember his name. I apologize. But he was his tag team partner, and he put his axe handle. It was an axe handle, wasn't it? Yeah, that's what it was. Axe handle.
And set it on the side of the ring.
And then the other guy just
Shadow stepped on
he
it.
just
his ankle
stepped
went out.
on it. Went,
Yeah.
just a
Shadow
freak
and Jerry.
thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
And-
Jerry did that?
It was Shadow and Jerry against Jeremy, and I want to say Rob. And Shadow was jumping up on the apron. His foot landed on the axe handle,
Just wrong.
and his ankle.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. And I was like,
I think your sister was there too.
I was right there. I was like, yeah. I was like,
and we had to
You're
send
okay, I've got to go now.
and we had to send Sal out there
Oh,
to take over
Yeah,
the match.
that's right.
And stuff, and because it was. He
It
was
was,
one of
it was the main event.
It was one of the main
Yeah,
events.
yeah.
It was one of the main event matches on the show. Yeah, yeah. I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
And he had a heart attack in the ring too. Shadow.
Oh,
did later on.
Yeah.
He's good.
He's doing better now.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah.
Good.
Bad luck.
Yeah, Shadow, be gentle with yourself.
Yes.
All right. So, if WWE or AEW scouted you out as talent, which direction would you go and why?
Well, they wouldn't, because I'm too old. And I'm not athletic enough and stuff. They'd probably, if anything, scout me. We'd work with something backstage. I mean, everybody's goal is to go to WWE, even though AEW is doing hot, but at the same time, corporate environment, I'm not sure. We haven't been a night apart since we got together. So to be on the road and doing something like that sounds not fun for me.
Yeah.
You know, and
And I'm not saying he couldn't do it, but yeah, I've never not encouraged him. So
yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, it was never in the cards for me, and especially when my ex-wife got pregnant with Xander, I got off the road and stopped trying to go for that big dream, and that's when I started doing the booking, and I ended up being very good at that, better at booking than I was at wrestling probably, and was very successful at it. And,
Yeah.
You know, that's where I've made my most money in that role as opposed to wrestling.
Right. Well, you probably had such a great point of view because you did wrestle for so long.
Yeah, and some guy, it's like being a coach and a player. Not all great players make good coaches. Not all great wrestlers make great bookers or trainers. You know, it's a different way of looking at things.
Yeah.
You know, Ric Flair could probably make a horrible trainer, but he was one of the greatest of all times.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just, you know, like I said, the guy at the bottom of the rung could be the guy with the best knowledge and the best acumen for booking and stuff versus the top guy.
So how did you and Kelly first meet?
There's that question.
Uh,
There it is.
So we met through her best friend, who was my sister-in-law at the time, Leanne. And in fact, we all went on a big family vacation. Me
I
and
went
my
as the
ex-wife,
friend,
of
and
Leanne.
then he was with his wife and Xander as a baby.
Yeah. And Zeke, our nephew.
Oh, yeah.
Was there. We bonded instantly. I mean, we chatted here and there, and we saw each other once or
Birthday
twice.
parties and
Yeah.
whatnot.
But on that trip, we really bonded and just hung out, talking about music and stuff, and it was just a connection. Wasn't anything we thought romantically or anything.
No.
And then, you know, I end up separating from my wife, you know, and then she was at a show with Leanne, one of our shows, and at the end of the show, I was like, hey, want me to go grab a drink? And we went off, and she wasn't drinking at the time because of Lent. And we went out. She says it wasn't our first date,
It wasn't.
but I feel like it was. And then
You moved out.
I'm getting my own apartment, which she happened to live at the apartment right there.
I live next
Oh,
door.
okay.
And I knew she lived here, but I didn't realize she was right next door.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh.
And so
February 23rd, 2008.
I see. I don't even know that date.
Girl, I remember this thing,
At
but
3:20 p.m.
Yeah.
Just not that we're counting or anything, but
And
Then he knocked on my door.
Brent and Adrian were helping me move.
Yep.
And I went over and knocked on the door, and she opened the door. I was like, "Oh, you wear glasses." I remember saying, "I never wore glasses." And you look good.
But okay.
And
We went to
that-
Mexican there.
Well, I was gonna ask you if you want a Mexican. We went and ruined the story.
Sorry.
And
Anyway.
she's like, "Yeah." And then we went out that night for Mexican, and then
That
hung
was
out every
night.
night. We'd hang out, and finally, she was waiting for me to make my move, and I finally did. And
make your movement like kiss me. Not make your move. Anyway.
hey, we were taking it. I was like, you know, like, is he going to try to make this official or what's
yeah,
happening
that's
here?
basically what it was.
And that was a couple of weeks after we that first date.
Yeah.
So was the Mexican restaurant the first date for you?
Yes.
Okay,
She
yeah.
considers
yeah.
that the first date. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And the rest is history. huh?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
cool.
And then a year later, roughly a year later, we got married in February of
Yeah.
2009.
Okay.
Wow, that's cool.
I remember the night we met you. I think we were eating at that Asian restaurant on
Oh my
on
God.
Roswell that we always used to go
Yeah.
to. That always used to tear my
don't
stomach
think
up
we
every
would
time
dare
I
you.
go. And we all hung out and went to
You got
Meddlesome.
sick.
I told that place would tear my stomach
Yeah,
up
he
all
got
the
It was,
time.
all of us were
But then
just
all of us started
struggling.
going
Yeah.
down.
What was it? Y'all
It
remember?
was Momo-Yas.
Momo
wasn't
Yas.
it?
Momo Yas, yeah, yeah.
Right,
And
right
they-
before you got into Buckhead.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep, yep.
Oh my God! I mean, even Liz was like,
Every
And,
one
like,
of us.
we all did. It was for Brent's birthday. But no, I
Yeah.
think that's probably the first time you
did
met
not-
her.
Yeah.
The first time we met Kelly.
We
Yeah,
met.
yeah.
Because we went to
I
something.
met Randy and Liz
Liz.
and Laura at Laura's birthday party.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Earlier.
but it's and we do Meddlesome and put our names up. But like Chris went to the bathroom forever, and then all of us were like, we're not.
It's
doing
bad
it.
when you gotta go to the bathroom at the
At
metal
the
tin
Meddlesome,
eye.
yeah.
It's like, oh.
And then but Brent, if for whatever reason they drew all of our names,
Yeah.
and then didn't
Same,
draw
yeah.
Brent forever.
And then
forever.
There was always
Like,
like
you gotta
that.
say, I was like, oh my God, we're all
Oh,
guys.
They would
no.
always fuck with Brent like that. They would always
Yeah.
make us wait because they knew we would always leave when everybody was done.
Yeah. And it was like, man, come on.
It's
Oh
like
my
we loved
God.
going, but like as soon as we were done, we were done. We didn't hang
Yeah.
out, you know.
It's like
But
an eighth circle in hell or something.
It was like we're all
Y'all
like,
have better luck at
Yeah.
Meddlesome. Isn't that where you proposed?
I proposed at
That's
Meddlesome.
right.
That's
Yeah.
right.
See, that's a good
right.
story. That's a better story.
Oh, but
Is
in
that
the-
restaurant still there?
I don't go that way very often. So I don't know.
yeah, I haven't been down there forever.
I mean, I got no Wileys living on that road, so I don't
I
have
know there's none over there.
to go.
No.
Yep.
But that was the first night we met Kelly, and we're like, as soon as we're like, oh, we like her, keep her.
Yeah.
You know?
Thank you.
Yeah, like we're much better, much better than the other.
Yeah.
No offense or anything like that, but yeah, that
And you got that corset. You wore that night.
That was very binding.
Yeah,
Especially
sure.
after the
After the
meal.
meal.
This
Oh,
tight,
jeez.
tight corset thing.
Yeah.
We have a
I
picture
took
somewhere.
It off on the way home.
probably do. There's always
There's
somebody
a,
taking pictures.
There's a
back there.
picture.
I got it somewhere.
Yeah, we do. We have a picture somewhere of all of us together.
Yeah.
Send it around if you ever get it.
Oh,
That
I have to
was
find
just-
it.
That was you came shortly after that. I
Yeah.
believe.
So yeah, that was
That
one
was
of the rare
May.
Brent birthdays that he didn't want to go to the Pink Pony.
Oh,
Yeah, there was
missed,
Dude.
missed that.
We always joke, say we're going to go to the Pink Pony one day on his birthday just for a nice remembrance. But I was like, I just don't want to go to the Pink Pony.
yeah.
Every
Pink
year it's
Pony.
like, well, it's
Yeah.
Brent's birthday. We're going to the Pink Pony.
We took him that first time, and he was hooked.
Oh my God! The last one we went to with him, I don't think you guys were there. Me and
No, she never went.
yeah, it was me, Ren, and Liz went with him, but we were just Randy, Ren just didn't want to go. You know, we kind of done with it, but so we had to wait for Patrick or his other friend.
Patrick sounds right.
Yeah,
Yeah, to
Patrick.
get there, and they're like, okay, whoa, he's here. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
We did go to one party that we had to wait till somebody got there so we could leave. That happened to us too at one of those parties.
Yeah, that boy led the Pink Pony.
Oh my goodness.
So, what is something that you would like your fans of the wrestling company to know?
I don't know if I have an answer for that. Try to keep the fans different from. I mean, these days, social media is. Everybody already knows too much about everybody. As it is.
I know,
So,
right?
I mean, I just like them supporting the products and stuff, and supporting
Yeah.
you guys and everything and stuff. I give my all to each show and stuff. Kelly can attest to that. And take everything real personally and stuff when I shouldn't, and then try to have space with it when I'm not. Now we got a month off, which I'm grateful for because it's nice having a Saturday where you're not having to get up and go and be on the
It fixed
phone.
the whole day. I mean, you were gone all day.
It's all consuming, but it has to be if you want to
Yeah.
be successful at it.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
it's fun. We love our wrestling family.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that right there is something that's important for people to know, that it really does take a lot of behind the scenes.
It
Oh, yeah.
does.
You know what I mean? And I mean, we say the same thing. We don't get paid to do what we do, so it's just like it does take a lot behind the
Oh,
scenes.
yeah.
You know what I mean? To do what we do for people. You know,
I mean,
and you love
just
it.
but peek behind the curtain, all y'all did to set up here today.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a. I knew it would be something, but I didn't know it would be this amount of stuff. So I mean, but yeah, what you want to do. You know, you got to unfortunately got to sacrifice.
Yeah,
That's the way it is.
exactly.
Well, it's like you care a lot about it too. You know what
Yeah.
you do.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been to a high school reunion because that shows. I haven't been to a single high school reunion because we've always had a show and stuff. You know, you miss parties, you miss birthdays, you miss stuff. I mean, I run shows on my birthday, run shows on Kelly's birthday, and we're fine with it. It's just what you do.
Yep.
You can always do a birthday another day.
You know, I'm 47. And I don't need to have a birthday party. I'm a grown-ass man.
Or a,
Thank you.
or a month.
A month of birthdays.
Month of birthdays.
Randy,
Not, no.
We know who you're talking about.
yeah. But yeah, so I
She's not listening.
Oh my gosh. I didn't say anything, by the way.
You still love her though.
Oh no, I
No.
love her to death, yeah. And I love birthdays. I love birthdays, but I don't need
I quit going to the birthday dinners. It's like, cause you just go and you sit at and I don't care if they hear this, I'll tell them. It's nothing personal. You just go and you just sit at a long table.
you can't really talk to
And
anybody.
you can't talk to anybody. I would like, if
you
we
end
were,
up talking.
yeah. Like, if we had it like at somebody's house or a clubhouse or some like place we can just like, that's cool. But like, just
I
sit
think
at
we need
some long
invest in a
table.
clubhouse apparently.
Yeah, with 30 people, and you sit
Yeah.
beside, you're stuck sitting beside the person you don't really know.
I agree with that.
Yeah, it's
just wanna
nothing.
mingle and
It's
stuff.
nothing personal against that person. You just
You
don't
were
know
just-
them, and you're the person you'd rather talk to is
It's all the
sitting
way
all the way at
down.
the end.
And then you'd have to get up and walk around. And
Yeah,
do the thing and
it's
stuff.
like-
We've done that before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've all, yeah.
Yeah, we've all been there.
Yeah, it's like so. I'm
We
like,
can
I
sit down
just.
here and talk to you for a minute.
Yeah.
I was just like a couple years. I was like, I'm done with this.
Yeah,
Nothing
it is.
against them, and I think somebody might take it a little too personally, but I'm like, it's not personal. It's just let's do something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can always. I mean, that's what I always say. Like if it's your party, you can plan it the way you want to plan it. You know.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it's a couple of people going out to dinner. That's fine. You know, like when we go out, like you know,
Yeah.
Right.
like all our birthdays are coming up. I'm sure the three of us and your kids will go out to dinner. That's perfect. But we're not inviting 30 other people to sit at some long table.
Yeah.
You know, and well, there's Sarah way down there. Hey.
It's true.
Well, other than buying tickets to the shows, are there ways that people can support you from afar? Like, do you guys have a store, or do you guys take like donations for
take
certain
donations.
things?
I'll take anybody's money.
We have sponsors.
Okay.
That
You
can
can
sponsor put up a banner at our show.
Oh,
and
that's
You can
cool.
give money.
And you
know.
can, YouTube. You can find us on YouTube. It's Southern,
But
Southern
we
Fried
don't charge
Championship
for
Wrestling. We don't
that.
charge for it, but it would be a way to sample the
Yeah, mainly
product.
sponsorship and buy tickets.
Yeah,
Okay,
you know
very
what I mean.
cool.
Located in Monroe, Georgia, 405 Community Court, Boys and
There it
Girls
is.
Club.
There it is.
You know, and it's a great show. I mean, it's like the kind of wrestling that me and Chris grew up on. More storytelling oriented, but along with the action stuff, and a lot of people like it better than the stuff that's on TV. I mean, it's because it's storyline focused. You're learning about the characters. You're investing in what you're doing. Everybody works hard, and it's a great product. Very proud of the product.
That's awesome.
I think coming up on this fall will be 10 years that I've been booking there.
Wow.
Which is
really?
Yeah. Which somebody told me a couple months ago. And I was like, wow. I mean, think about, and wrestling history better than girls do a little bit.
Yeah, I assume so.
But think about any bookers you can think of with that kind of run of 10 years at the same place. I mean, that's
because it's burnout.
yeah. And it's happened. It's
I mean,
happened.
even the great Ghetto had its fantastic New Japan run, and now it's like I don't even give a crap about New Japan.
Yeah,
because
Ghetto,
it's just
yeah.
not great.
Yeah,
you
no, it's
know?
not. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, even Vince had people helping him.
Yeah.
Take over Pat and stuff, so, but to have this kind of territory run this long,
Yeah.
and a couple
Very
times
impressive.
I try to find somebody to take over for me, and it just hasn't clicked yet. So, and then sometimes I get burnt out, but then next thing I know, I planned out the rest of the year.
Yeah.
And
What was the territory that it was Memphis, where Lawler would book first part of the year and
then Jerry would
book the
next
other
part,
half?
and then
Yeah.
sometimes Dundee would book.
Oh, that's kind of
Yeah,
neat.
but that's what they would do. They would book like 6 months and 6 months, which sucks for some of the guys because some guys Jerry didn't like so and so. So when the 6 months were up, they were gone, and then Law would bring them back 6 months later and stuff. So
Do you have a job outside of this?
I do.
Okay, I was gonna
uh,
say, what would you do if you're not doing this?
I work for Avita Community Partners. It's I work with adults with disabilities.
Oh, nice.
We do a day program where they come to the center and we take them out in the community.
That's
Take them to
cool.
the gym.
That's
take them
neat.
shopping, out to eat.
That's a really good
sometimes
program.
It is.
We need it in Middle Georgia.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know Avita's not down there. I know there's just people. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what programs are down there. If there is and stuff. But.
Well, there's a happy hour, but I don't know too much about it. But I just know a few mamas that have, kids with disabilities, and they're like, I don't know what to do. They're,
Right.
They're out
Yeah,
there.
we're pretty much after high school is when they come to
Yeah.
us. Is when they get, but I mean, but it's a wait list because we can't.
I know.
We're always short staffed because it's a difficult job. I'm one of the few males in the field.
Sensibilities is kind of.
Is that
Well, but that's
Yeah,
only for
that's-
kids.
That's true.
It's only for kids.
Yeah.
Therapy, yeah. I think even there's Halo Group, but they work with children and young adults.
It's all kids. Yeah, there's nobody. And now with like the world of autism, I feel like there's a lot of gray areas because there's a lot of kids that are pretty much self-sufficient but are not. So
you get
it's-
colored with a certain shade, and then it kind of like I've seen people that are, and like at our facility, at our center, we have such a wide range on what levels people are at.
Yeah.
I mean, we got people that are 22 up to 60, and some people very high functioning, some people not very much at all. Some people that aren't verbal, some people deaf. And you just learn to adapt and see what works best for each individual and stuff to try to get them to advocate for themselves, make their own choices.
This is amazing.
And just to have more of a presence, because
Yeah.
a lot of these guys, and there's a much better, there's less stigma on mental health and autism now than there ever has been before. And but you have a lot of guys, especially the older guys, they're just kept at home.
Yeah.
They didn't go out except maybe with their mom to the store and stuff. So to have a place to go where they have a social life, they have friends there and stuff, and they're doing stuff like I have a recycling program they do, and to volunteer and stuff, and it's give them a sense of worth and a sense of having something to do, and they're not just sitting around watching TV and video games and stuff, and get them active and all that kind of stuff, and just get them around people, be more sociable. The goal is usually when I can get them to do stuff themselves with one another. That's one of the goals where I'm not having to hover and make sure. And then, I'm a big believer. What I've learned when I've taken them to the gym is monkey see, monkey do. I will work out, and then they will start working. And now I got almost the majority of our clients, which we have all together, and they don't all come in the same day, but close to 30. And I have one girl had with me, a lady, short little thing. She's nonverbal, and you have to hold her hand when she walks because she's unsteady. But she'd see me working. I'd bring her over to the machine. She'd start pulling the thing down a couple times, just clap.
Yeah.
And then I was doing some presses with the bar, and she's like, wants it, and I give her the bar, or give her the lighter bar, and she'll do it and be. So it's little victories. My whole career is based on little victories.
That's
That's
amazing.
awesome.
I love that.
That's really awesome. That's really
it
cool.
can be rough sometimes. People got their behaviors and stuff, and we're understaffed, usually always, because people don't last long. I make the jokes like, don't bother remembering their name because they're not you can tell who's not made for it, and who is and stuff. So, but yeah, that's what I do in real life as opposed to pretend wrestling.
So you, you guys are pretty busy then, because you guys both have your 9-to-5s and then all this on the side,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and you probably help him a lot with the planning and everything.
I do.
Yeah.
Just be supportive.
Yeah.
Don't get mad if he's on the phone all the time. So,
But it helps that you both are both passionate about
Yeah.
it. Like that really does help that you had a love for it growing up as well as he did.
I most definitely, yeah.
And they sent me the show late last night, or this morning, I guess. The raw footage, because we'll edit it up and everything. So we'll probably put that on later tonight, so I can go through and see, and help give some guys some pointers and see how the show came across and everything. And then he'll edit it up and put it out in a couple of days and stuff. And we filmed a bunch of stuff for promo material because we want to promote the big show. Shindig is our biggest show of the year, and you want to have content as you guys work in social media. You want to have content coming out so they don't forget about you and stuff. And so we filmed a bunch of stuff last night that we'll do that later today. I got to send all the matches in to get the posters made and the flyers made so we can start posting that this week and stuff. So it's a busy, even though I got a month till my next show, there's still a lot of work to be done between now and then.
What's the date of the show?
June 20th.
We can try to get this up before then.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. What do you think would be a great promotional time for you? Well, we'll talk about business later. Sometimes I forget it. We're on the show.
Now,
Be privy to our business meetings, everyone.
would you accept sponsorship for gear? Like if you had a company that wanted you to try their gear and have it on your YouTube channel, is that something you would ever consider?
Possibly, but it's a different animal.
Right.
Than the gear. We have people who work for us in our company that make gear.
Oh, I see.
And,
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. So it's so that wouldn't really be a thing
Right.
necessarily for us because that's a very small niche of people who make gear and stuff.
Got it. Okay.
Who
Okay.
We're actually good at pro wrestling gear, and we have people that are very good that are in our company. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, that wouldn't be a thing we do. And those guys are beyond busy. I mean, like they got to because they don't just do our guys. They have AEW clients, WWE clients, and stuff. So
So are they like making boots and
boots?
stuff
You
like
got to
that?
go to a different boots.
Oh, they're making their costumes.
The costume.
Okay. Very
the
cool.
tights and all that,
Yeah.
and
It's
jackets and all
amazing
stuff.
what they can
It's pretty impressive.
So can you just show them a picture like this is what I want my character to wear?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Wow.
Some of
that's
the
cool.
and these guys are very talented. They can do that.
Okay.
Like I said, these guys now also work for WWE and AEW and stuff. So they are very good at what they do.
That's cool.
Are you finding more people still using old school boots, or are they doing the kick pads over like the tennis shoes and stuff, kind of like
A little bit of
the
both.
Bucks do?
Yeah.
and
It's
stuff like
pretty
that?
much both.
Okay,
I mean, honestly, if you're looking at guys breaking in, they don't have a lot of money, so they'll go for the kick pad shoes. I prefer the shoes because I feel lighter on it when I would do it. But like when I train, I wear my boots because if I'm training, I feel heavier in boots. So when I actually have the match, when I'm in my shoes, I'm much lighter.
Oh,
I
that's
feel much
smart.
lighter and stuff. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's about 50-50. There's more boots, and a lot of guys, and the right boots look more professional.
Yeah.
And, I mean, if you're gonna have kick pads, you gotta have some nice kick pads, not just.
The first person I remember with the kick pads could be wrong with the first one I remember was Lance Storm. I'm
Probably-
sure there was probably somebody before him, but he was the first big name that I remember using the kick.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Lance Storm, Jericho had them too, I think, and RVD.
Yeah, okay.
So,
yeah, but
I mean,
I just
that
remember
was probably-
Lance having it more than
Lance's were more prominent because Jericho's were black, so it matched his gear, so it didn't
Yeah,
stick out.
and he still had stuff on the sides. Of
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So
But yeah, Lance Storm was probably good old Lance Storm.
good old Lance Storm, good guy. Always
Yeah.
got good insights.
Yeah, but if you have both. Most guys will start off with the shoes before they can afford the boots because boots are expensive.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because you got to get them fit right because you don't want your feet sliding around on them. In fact, like Nick wore new boots last night. And he said they were slick. So
Gotta break them in.
yeah,
That's why you're wearing a pair of boots anyway.
Yeah.
yeah.
You should break them in. You don't,
Yeah.
just go somewhere wearing a brand new pair of boots for you. You're gonna be standing up for hours. You gotta
Yeah.
break those fuckers in.
Back when we thought wearing cowboy boots made us part of the band.
I was always the combat boot guy wearing a cowboy
We were good. I did combat.
Still am.
But I started with cowboy boots because you look at the inlet and it was the exact same type slash and axle had.
Oh, okay.
The night is still young.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
I think I went full on combat boots when Decade of Decadence came out. When
when
Nikki was
Nikki
wearing
had
them.
combat
Yeah,
boots.
combat boots. Yeah.
I was going for the Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, I was always the more Motley Crue
Yeah.
look. Then I went to the Faster Pussycat look, but I still kept the combat boots.
When you had the
So,
hat.
it's been wearing it.
Oh, the
So,
hat.
yeah, the hat.
Yeah.
The hat. Oh my God, we got to post pictures of me wearing that hat one day.
I'm just visualizing the two of them standing facing each other, and their clothes are just changing while they're talking. With like the whole little outfit together, like y'all are like paper dolls, or
And actually, to make it even better, you do it with our hair.
yeah.
Where
Oh.
both of our hair's
Yeah.
down to here,
Yeah.
and
Long
shorter,
red
shorter.
hair. Yeah.
Well, you took yours away. You took yours off first.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like several years from. I was still.
Oh no, yeah, you were
I was
fighting-
still
you were
holding
fighting
on. The funniest.
You were fighting the good fight.
The funniest story about that is me and Todd got in a wreck one time on leaving Liz's kid's
It was
3-year-old birthday party.
It was
when he,
right after I came back from San Antonio.
Yeah, and of course Kristen's now he's like 30 years old now or something like that, which is
Yeah.
insane to think about.
Yeah.
But we
Sanders turned 20 at the end of the month.
that's nuts, and Zeke
He
graduated
just graduated,
college.
Yeah.
We were at a red light, Marietta Spaghetti Warehouse or something like maybe
Something like that, but it was Marietta.
But yeah. And we're sitting there at red light, and bam!
We're in.
Like into. Thank God another car was not coming.
Yeah,
You know, we would have been. We might not be sitting here.
Yeah.
But I used to have. Me and Todd both had the same hat.
Yeah.
For a while, I had the big velvet hat, but then me and Todd both got the Triple H black
Triple H black
leather hats.
King knew.
Wow.
I was bald, so I had to come up with
So
stuff.
I was bald, but I was covering up bald.
He was covering up bald. I just wanted something else to wear.
I bet that was a picture.
It knocked my hat off,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Don't tell anybody."
And we all knew. But we don't want to hear
all
the
knew.
visual proof we had.
Yeah, and I was like, and then then we got the wreck, whatever, and I still didn't shave my head for probably another 2-3 years after that. And then it turns out Todd told everybody.
I
And
just
then,
told Liz and Randy.
You have a big name.
and they're like, yeah, we all knew anyway. I'm like, oh, geez, whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
The funny part is that we still went out that night.
We did.
Yeah, Chris is like, no, we'll still go. We'll go meet him.
That's commitment
All right.
That's commitment.
But I had to stay up at your house. I was going to drive home that
Yeah.
night, I think. But I stayed at your house because we didn't know if I was hurt or anything like that.
Yeah.
And we didn't know about the car.
Yeah, the car. Yeah.
The car was the main thing. And I think there was a pay-per-view the next night. So I'll just come down and follow you home.
Yeah,
And
to make
watch
sure you
this
make it
case the
home.
car make
Yeah,
it home
yeah.
okay. It turns out the way it was hit, the adjuster came and looked at like maybe, because it was on like a Saturday or something like that. And like maybe the next day, Monday or Tuesday, the adjuster came, the insurance looked at it and said, oh, we got to get you in a rental car immediately because the way it's hit, if you take a wrong bump, no pun intended with wrestling talk, I could have blown up. I'm like, oh my God. And I drove this thing all the way back home from Atlanta.
Yeah. And like I said, we went out that night.
But yeah, we went out somewhere. I don't even, probably 9 lives.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Craziness. So yeah, he shaved his head several years before I did. So yeah.
I knew it was coming, so I said, screw it. I'm going to go bite the bullet.
I held on way too long. Way too long.
But you both look good with shaved
Yeah,
hair.
I totally
No,
agree.
she
We got
You both
lucky.
have great features and
Yes.
great heads, so
Yeah,
it
she
works
was-
out great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when she sees pictures of me
I'm
with
like
hair, she's like,
you.
no.
Yeah, Red never knew me with. Yeah, Red
I
never knew me with hair at
no,
all.
I
Yeah,
haven't
she
either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at all. I mean, everybody who knows me, even Sarah, like sees me. I'm like, you look weird. You know, when anybody sees me, like, what? Stuff like that's not you. I'm like, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Or especially when I was like crack rock skinny in like 2001.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
That's right.
Yeah, like took a little working out a little too seriously.
You dove in.
I gotta keep losing weight.
Yeah.
I mean, every bit of weight.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Good time.
Well, do you guys want to shout out your socials
Or have anything you want to, I know you want to promote the show, but
or anything you want to promote about the show coming up?
Yeah, I mean, we can promote Southern Fried Championship Wrestling. The show's Shindig, June 20th in Monroe, Georgia at the Boys and Girls Club. Front row's already almost sold out last
Wow.
night. It's our biggest show of the year. It's always the best. Last year, we had like 500 people. And right before the show, tornado came through,
Whoa.
took out the power. And one of my guys, Bobby, was outside and he saw the box on the power line go. So we
So
knew
that was it.
we knew it wasn't coming back on. So we're hoping, wait and see. It's our biggest show of the year. We had this crazy match in the main where we put up called it, you say it because I can never say
Chicken
it.
wire.
Not chicken wire. What the name of the match was? The
Oh,
penitentiary.
penitentiary.
See, I can't say it. And
Penitentiary match.
so we had like,
Okay.
Chris, remember the Memphis cages, the old school with the 2x4s and the chicken wire?
Yeah.
So we did that around the ring on the
The barricades
barricades.
around.
So it's like this whole, almost like a Hell in a Cell with no roof.
You
Okay.
still go
Bar-
around,
but,
and
you
then
know.
barbed wire on top.
And it was cheaper doing that than renting a cage, especially when we had 12 guys in the match.
Yeah.
But the power went out. So we're waiting
So,
for it to come back on. All right, we need to
last
send.
match.
We need to send something out. So we keep sending matches out. The people are not leaving. Nobody left. So they're sitting there with no power, no
air.
AC, and luckily it's summertime. There's windows up there, so there's light, and there's emergency lights. But and then
Then
you
it
know
got dark.
it was getting dark, and right before we went out, it was getting dark. But we went out there and did it, and those people did not leave, and we're going crazy, and there's all of us out there fighting with this cage around us and stuff, and and people got flashlights
Flashlights
and
and
like,
whole-
Oh,
The
that's
look of it
cool.
was amazing.
amazing on camera.
Yeah.
It looked phenomenal, and it was, you know, that thing won Feud of the Year in the Georgia Wrestling Awards, and so, but it was like that was our no AC. God, it was so hot. Even Xander took his shirt off. And Xander never
I took my jacket off.
Yeah, she took her jacket off as soon as
which
she
I
came out
never
because she was
take
at
my
ringside
jacket off.
and put her hair up, which she never
I
has.
never do that. You know it's hot.
Yeah, if her hair's up,
Oh,
you know it's
no.
hot. And she's out swinging a kendo stick, hitting people, and it's all the craziness. But I mean, that was our big show last year. So this year, if we have electricity, we're already one step ahead.
But it was
Yeah.
really, really cool the way it was shot and the way it looked.
The way it looked, and the fans loved
it
it.
was
I mean, the fact that
amazing. It
nobody,
really
like
was.
500 people, and nobody left.
No one
Yeah.
left. And we went out at intermission, I think.
What was right
to-
before we set up? 'Cause
yeah.
some of the guys were like, "Oh, I don't know if we want to do this,"
Yeah.
and I was
Went
like,
out and-
and I was like, "Okay, come on!" And I brought my team out there to the fans, and we're yelling. It's like we're like a barker.
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah,
no
'cause there's no
microphone. You
microphone.
can't- yeah, no music.
So I'm like, y'all want to see this match? Everybody's going crazy. So it's a way to get everybody like, okay, we're doing this and it's going to happen. Because I told them, I was like, can we do? Some of the guys were like, well, this isn't going to be your vision. Do you want to delay it so you can do it properly? I was like, nobody's left. These people have not left. They want to see it. So
Yeah.
we got to give it to them.
Yeah,
And we did, and it turned out spectacular. And stuff.
that's
So-
awesome.
And then this
Where can
year,
they buy tickets?
you can go to Facebook, Southern Fried Championship Wrestling, and the information's there to reserve the tickets and
Awesome.
stuff. They reserve tickets and buy at the door and stuff.
Yeah.
Because we'll pack the place in. And
There's a number you can call that's on the site.
Okay.
as far as
believe, yeah.
tickets, and we'll have the flyers out for the show probably the next couple of days and stuff.
Okay.
And like I said, it's usually our biggest show of the year. It's always a great success. One of the biggest shows in Georgia on the independent scene. So we're
June 20th.
June 20th.
June 20th. And you want to shout out your socials really quick?
What are socials?
Facebook.
Facebook.
Your Facebook
Todd and
page.
Kelly
Oh.
Wiley. Kelly and Todd.
Kelly and Todd.
And Todd,
Wiley.
like Guns N' Roses.
Or-
And now you see couples do that all the time. We were one of the first ones to do that. Put, 'cause-
it's just easier and but
Yeah.
he's Todd Sexton. I'm Kelly Sexton. You can find us that way as well.
Yeah. And then what about your wrestling company? Do you have socials for that?
it's just Southern Fried
Southern
Championship.
Fried.
It's on
Okay.
It's
Instagram,
on Instagram, Twitter, all the.
Facebook,
Yeah,
and all
Facebook,
that stuff.
mhm.
We'll tag him.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
That is not my realm.
Yeah, we are not the website.
I'm the wrestling guy. Other
Yeah.
people who work with us are these social media
Yeah.
guys and
Nice.
stuff. And-
It's a full-time job doing it.
Yes.
No, I got some guys that are really good, and we got guys that make great videos. Like we'll be
Mm-hmm.
dropping highlight videos and stuff. They get really good at that stuff, and but I don't. It's all foreign to me as far as.
I can bear. When we do something, it's me holding the phone, and that's it. There's there's nothing fancy about
And the fact
it.
you can do it, you can't with phone because we filmed like all the promos last night with phones, but they'll get edited up and look like a
And look-
professional thing.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Phones these days. Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
that's how we do the shows. We do them on phones and stuff. We have like little setups so we can catch the shots and stuff. Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Great. Do anything with the phone these days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was there anything else you guys want to share?
Anything you want to share?
I have one question for Todd.
Yes.
What was Bill Watts like as a booker?
He was very stern, very, he was an asshole, but he meant well. That's an inside joke from wrestling shoot interviews, which is funny because a buddy of mine sent me wrestling shoot interviews now versus then.
Yeah.
And it was like a guy going like now, like, oh, I just like, happy for what I have and stuff. Back then it's some guy all drunk, he's like, fuck this, fuck that. And he goes,
Everybody's so PC.
now it's like Triple H is so nice and stuff, and then it's like this guy, that motherfucker just went right through the windshield. Speaking of which, you hear about Marty Jannetty?
No.
His
Foot.
foot was amputated.
No.
I had no idea.
Reportedly, yeah. He's been battling sepsis for a while. That broken ankle he got it.
I remember seeing
Survivor
a picture
Series.
a while back, a
Yeah.
couple like years ago. It looked pretty
Yeah, but
gross,
apparently,
this is gone.
yeah, it's gone. It's coming out that
He's a strange cat.
yeah, very, very.
Yeah.
He's one of the guys like, how's this guy?
Shawn was right to throw him through that window.
Yeah, Well, we appreciate you guys making the drive.
we
here.
appreciate you guys.
Thank you guys so
Yeah,
much.
Thank you
I know
so
you mentioned-
much.
Chris mentioned you and Chris mentioned a while ago about getting together and doing this, and
You were on our list
Yeah.
even when we first started the idea. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
so it's been really cool, and we could probably talk for another hour and stuff, but we gotta go to the grocery store.
It'll get a little too inside baseball if we keep going.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Sarah and Brendan would be like, what?
Yeah.
We're just gonna leave.
Yeah. I think there's already some things where people are going to be like, oh, okay, we don't know anything about that. So.
Google it.
Yeah.
But if you are a wrestling fan,
Yep.
pop off in the comments. Let us
Yep.
know.
Yep.
Please,
Let
we
us
want your commentary.
know.
We want your insight,
Yep.
please.
Hey, message me. I'll talk to you about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris will talk to you about it.
I'll talk to you about it.
And I
Try
guess
to
the next
step
time
pro.
we'll see you will probably be Guns N' Roses.
Probably.
I mean, definitely Guns N' Roses,
Yeah.
but you know, as far as
Only like 2 months away. It's not that far.
no, it's
September.
September, dude. It's May. So
We're done with May.
All right, with that being said, that's a wrap.